Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Surface Noise. I am John. For today, I will be continuing my top 100, personal top 100 albums. And today I will be featuring the Smiths' debut record, The Smiths. This is right there. There's the track listing right behind there. Now, I was a big fan of the Smiths. I became interested in them around the time of Mita's murder, probably. But I think that my first song I ever heard was "Reel Around the Fountain," and I think because of that, I've always viewed their debut as my favorite. The their first three are all stone cold classics, basically. They were really on a roll for that period. That would have been about a 3 year section of time, and everything they did seemed to just work. But for me, it's all I've always come back to this album. "Reel Around the Fountain" is my favorite song still. After all these years, I still love that song the most. I think it's just a big, long, epic song, and it lyrically and musically, it just always appealed to me. And basically, this album does come across like almost like a greatest hits, such as their first three all do, because of how good the material is. Technically, I think "What Difference Does It Make" was the only official single off of this one. But you know, "Still Ill" and "Hand in Glove," I think were also released as 7 inches later as 45s. I'm pretty sure they were, but maybe it may have been beforehand. I can't recall off the top of my head. But this album was produced by John Porter. This apparently they had worked with a few people when they were trying to get the album going, but in the end they ended up using John Porter. They did some recordings that but they didn't. It didn't end up as the final product. All of the stuff ended up being John Porter, but they do it in sections apparently because of timing and stuff. Yeah, lyrically, the album really touches on a lot of things that would have been going on in, or just the mood of English youth. I think at that time, this came out in 1984 or 83, 84. Thatcherism was running wild, so a lot of that was influence in their lyrics and stuff. "Suffer Little Children" refers to the Moors murders. Talking about that, apparently that caused a little bit of a controversy for them at the time. But for me, yeah, this is it's like the beginning of an amazing trilogy, really. Everything everything on here is phenomenal. This pressing that I have is a UK pressing, so it's on the Rough Trade label, right there. And one of the main differences with this one is that the American pressings added "This Charming Man" as a single. This one, which I think was released after this album, but I guess the album, their debut probably didn't come out maybe in the U.S. till later. So "This Charming Man" had become a bit of a hit. So they added that in, I guess, to sell more records. So that's it for this one. This is definitely iconic record, I think, regardless of what your opinions are on Morrissey now. He's always been a bit controversial. I'm less of a fan of him personally now, but I still love these old records. All the Smith stuff is great, and even his early stuff is pretty good too. I still enjoy a lot of the early stuff and that he did. And So that's about it for this one. I'll be doing more of these soon. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, you can like and subscribe, and I will see everyone next time.